Kunkka. Meanwhile, VG.J will ban out the Wisp. Mabilisan, let's see, VG.J will also ban out the Clockwork. Clockwork position 4, nakita natin in both games. I believe IG. So maraming umuusong position 4. Pagdating sa China, tignan natin na ngayon, Kunkka, the buff dun sa boat niya, reliable yung pagbagsak ng barko. Ayun na nga, VG.J. They don't want to give out the Chen once again.
Ayaw mo nang ibigay yan eh. Kumbaga sa early game kasi binubugbog kayo, napakahirap pag natatalo kayo sa early game.
Oo, but now Alliance will pick up the Clockwork of their own. And if you're a VG.J, is this a worthy trade? Tatanggalin nila ang Chen na talaga naman nagpahirap sa kanilang buhay in the early game. But they do give up the Clockwork na kanilang priority ban kanina. Magandang gabi kay Kuroro na kumakain ng pizza habang nanonood. Magpa-pizza ka naman kahit sa Twitch chat man lang. But we will see if the Clockwork in this game will succeed. Clockwork as a position 4 pero medyo bumabalik, which makes sense. Meron kang way to clear stacks and still be a force in the map. But VG.J, Ogre Magi into the Troll Warlord. Interesting pickup by VG.J.
Ayan na yung naisip ko kanina. Yung ASF ni Limp, early soul lang gagawin nila dito sa Clockwork na Kag.
Oo.
4 position yan.
4 position na. Yun din yung talagang iniisip ko eh. Kasi the Clockwork 4 position, malaki yung presence sa map. And at the same time, kapag magbe-behind siya, pwede na siyang mag-clear na sarili ng mga jungle camp.
Pero medyo delikado to kasi Troll Warlord eh. Alam naman natin pag dinikitan yung SF niyan, talagang winawakwak niyan sa SF.
Alliance, they go for the ban on the TA, but alam din naman natin the Troll Warlord can also go mid. The question is, can Freeze play a very good Troll Warlord? Between the Shadow Fiend and the Troll Warlord, relatively even yung matchup. Konting may lamang ang Troll Warlord, lalo na sa simula. But Shadow Fiend does have the flash farm capability para makabalik. Ewan ko lang pero tingin ko ngayon, Alliance are going to go for Shadow Fiend, Limp's best hero. And we're going to see another dominating early game para sa kanya, tingin mo.
Oo, sa tingin ko rin, aalagaan nila talaga tong si SF dito. Pero si Troll Warlord kasi best hero din ni aggressive eh. Di ko rin pwede rin si aggressive ang gumamit nito eh.
So a lot of different options ang available sa magkabila ang team. Last ban of the second phase now, VG.J, they take out the Dazzle. So now they're trying to see what other, will they go for another support ban? Or will they start to target now the offlaner and the safe laner here? Or at least one of the cores by Alliance. Magandang gabi po sa lahat nanonood. Your casters for Game 3, Alliance versus Team VG.J. Pao po at si Boss Alo. And Alliance, they go for the sniper ban. And the Batrider will be banned out by VG.J.
Iniisip nila na hindi himimid tong Troll Warlord at isa safe lane.
VG.J, they still have one support. Then an offlaner, medyo flex pick tong Troll Warlord para sa kanya. So it keeps their draft open. But other things na pwede nilang gawin dito.
Ang gusto ko isang pick nila dyan, Magnus.
Magnus. Oo, with the Troll Warlord.
Yes.
Pwede nilang ibigay. And we've seen it before. Pwede nilang ipalit. ROTK, gagawin nilang support. Tapos si FY, ang gagawin nilang Magnus player in the offlane. They've done it before.
Magnus din naman si ROTK.
Tama rin yun, but it will be a Disruptor instead. So Disruptor, we've seen FY play this, but titingnan natin who will bring it for them. Alliance, meanwhile, they secure the Crystal Maiden.
Iba rin talaga yung aura na binibigay ng Crystal Maiden eh. Malaking bagay na rin yung para sa early game na makuha mo yung mga skill mo agad, makapag-skill ka sa creeps, makapag-farm ka, makalamang ka sa lane.
10 seconds remaining.
So Sniper is out. Interesting ban there. I don't think I've seen the Sniper being banned in 7.x ever since nagpalit tayo ng mapa.
Hindi lang confident si Limp na tumapat sa Sniper.
Right. Pwede rin. Completely possible.
May ganun tayo eh. Kunyari, na nag-iisip ka, ayaw mo katapat Storm o kaya Tinker.
Right.
Basta may kinakatakutan ka isang hero na hindi mo kayang tapatan.
May nagtatanong sa ating chat, may laro pa po ba ang TNC? TNC will fight, I believe, the winner of this match. And now, VG.J, aggressive. Ito naman ang talaga, ang hero naman talaga ni aggressive.
Si aggressive
so, Troll
dito.
Warlord in the mid lane for freeze. Tatapatan niya yung Shadow Fiend.
Problema nga lang, wala sasakyan dito si aggressive.
Wala pa siyang sasakyan.
Oh.
But if they pick so it's going to be an initiator for the offlane.
Kaya, yun ang kailangan nila dito. Hindi masyadong
Right now, hindi ko rin mahanapan ng sobrang laking value yung life stealer. But the Slardar will be secured by Alliance.
Yun ang kailangan ng VG.J dito Slardar.
So do you still put the Clockwork sa 4 o ang Slardar ipang ka-4 mo dito?
Sa tingin ko, ika-4 nila dito yung Slardar. Then offlane tong Clockwork.
10 seconds remaining.
Kailangan ng item ng Clockwork para ma-zone nila isa man lang dito sa Troll Warlord or Life Stealer. Kailangan niya ng early items.
And at least yung Clockwork versus Life Stealer. Clock Warrior, malapit kong sabihin. Yung Clockwork versus Life Stealer naman na lane, mahirap naman mamatay yung Clockwork. Dahil meron siyang cogs, tapos pwede siyang umalis. Kakailangan, although may Disruptor at Ogre Magi, so kailangan niya rin talaga mag-ingat. Tingnan natin ngayon, ano pa ang pwede nilang gawin. Anong oras ang laro ng TNC? After this po, malamang 8 PM na. Originally po, 6 PM dapat sila magsisimula, but we've had a lot of tournament delays so far.
Nasistema tayo.
Plus Game 3. So na Alliance, they will ban out ROTK's Darkseer.
Ang gandang ban din ng Terror Blade. Kasi alam
naman, the right ban.
SF plus Terror Blade, talagang wakwak ang EDSA. Pero yung Alliance ngayon kung gugustuhin nila, katulad ng ginagawa ng Mineski, pwede sila mag-pick dito ng Vengeful Spirit na na mag-aura lang sa SF.
I mean,
ganun din naman ang playstyle ni Loda
Pwede. Pwede yun. Loda is no longer the hard farming, always farming. But nako, the Loda Phantom Assassin will be picked up instead. So taking advantage of, they have a minus armor sub-strategy dito for Alliance. So, titingnan natin kung magiging effective. But if you're VG.J, kailangan mo maging careful. Dahil maraming undeceptively mataas ang right-click damage itong Alliance kahit mga wala pang item to. Dahil pwede ka lang sindihan at yung Phantom Assassin at Shadow Fiend, masakit na.
Tingnan natin kung ano magiging sagot ng Team VG.J dito.
And I'm not sure about this Phantom Assassin pick. VG.J, if they choose to go with the Abaddon, masasayang ng konti yung lifestealer. But yeah, it will be the Abaddon instead. So yung lifestealer nila, they will be contented to just walking straight up. And Hansken will be the position for Slardar. Clockwork in the offlane for Jonas Songfam. Limp, mid lane, Shadow Fiend, EGM, Crystal Maiden. And safe lane, Phantom Assassin for Loda.
Para naman sa VG.J, si FY sa kanyang Ogre Magi, si Freeze sa Troll Warlord, Disruptor ni Fenrir, Lifestealer ni Aggressive, and ROTK on Abaddon. Tingnan natin to.
We will go into the game ngayon. And okay, predictions. Game 3, kaninong draft ang lumalamang? Actually, both drafts medyo nawiwirdan ako
ang weird net. Lalo na nung kay Lifestealer na walang sakayan. Kalakarin niya lang talaga.
Theoretically, I think pwedeng gumana rito if they picked up something like a Nyx Assassin.
Kala ko Nyx
An Axe lalo na nung nakita nilang may nagpick ng PA.
no?
But the Abaddon, malakas pa rin naman kasi hindi siya masyadong tinamaan ng off-lane change. Dahil meron pa rin siyang talagang natural tankiness, natural sustain para mag-survive dito sa laning stage natin. So, tignan natin dito. May 3 deny na yung Shadow Fiend, bang klase. Paano kaya yun? May 4 na siyang, 5.
Nagkakag.
Oo. Mukhang...
Ayan.
Bakit meron siyang
Sa cup.
Okay.
Ayan. Oops.
Nako.
Ginagawa niyang soul.
Oo. Interesting sa cogs lang para mapad yung stats. Wala na siyang binibigay na XP.
Ano lang, soul. Dagdag na
Oo,
damage.
dagdag souls however. So he will have maxed out level 1 na souls. Tagal ko, wala siya sa isip ko dahil matagal ko nang hindi nakita yung clockwork.
Okay.
Oo nga no.
Pero nakikita ko yan sa EU talaga
Oo.
sila yung gumagawa.
Ako
niyan.
matagal ko na hindi nakita yun at nakalimutan ko lang. But the cogs will be there for him. So that means he has a fully maxed out Necromastery level 1.
Kumbaga,
So hindi siya mahihirapan.
advantage agad. Pero
Nako, ito na naman po tayo. Freeze with the slow, FY with the slow. And nako, the kinetic field. This time it will be Alliance who will give up first blood as VG.J find the kill on the Crystal Maiden. Do or die for both teams.
Oo.
And Loda, gamit niya ang kanyang weapon item. Halo-halo ang kanyang item set sa kanyang PA ngayon. And now VG.J. Siguro nakaramdam sila knowing na nandun yung clockwork.
Advantage agad sa SF yan.
Oo.
Kaya tinutulungan naman ni FY
Tinutulungan ni
ngayon.
FY. This is something na we haven't seen in this patch lately.
Oo.
Pero kailangan nila dahil alam nilang hindi dehado pagdating ng level 1 damage etong si Limp.
That be ours.
The denies coming out here in the mid lane. Meanwhile sa off lane, Clockwork versus the Life Stealer as ROTK is up against a tri-lane here. Loda and Hansken trying to keep away the king on the Abaddon.
Saka hindi rin nila kailangang ialagaan dito si Naix Kaya-kaya niyang mamain yung Clockwork muna sa early level.
Hindi lang sila magkakapatayan.
Oo, pero makapag-farm talaga si
Nako, ROTK. However, siya ngayon, he manages to shield up. And Hansken also leaving with just a bit of HP to save him there. But Limp, they will man fight into him. The body blocks are there for FY and he looks like he will go down. But the Fairy Fire, but not enough for a turnaround. FY just too tanky.
Pero nakita niyo sa top lane siya ba doon, Recta Wish Wala ngayon kasing shrine. 5 minutes pa. Yun naman ang kahirapan niya yun sa off lane ng kalaban.
2 kills now for VG.J. But at the same time, their off-laner is really lagging behind in terms of experience and last hits.
Selfish.
Tingnan natin, Limp. Will he be able to bounce back from that?
Makakakuha pa na yung visibility.
Level 3 para sa kanya. Troll Warlord, equal pa rin sila sa experience given they did have a dual lane fighting up against Limp dito. But the invisibility is here for FY and it looks like Limp makakaamoy. He's going to stay safe dito sa taas. And FY, timing lang siya kung kailan niya susubukan.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ayun na, magsisimula. Alam niyang meron but here naman, si Jonas Somfam will be forced to teleport away. They've begun the fight here on Limp. And mababox out sila dito ni Hansken. So Limp will survive and will use the potion to regenerate here.
Pero ito na-force na si Hansken na mag-rotate dito sa mid. At
good use yun ngayon para sa Abaddon.
Sa Abaddon na pwede na siya ngayon makalapit sa Rips kasi hindi na siya makapatay ng CM sa PA lang.
Oo. The Aphotic Shield, strong dispel. So kayang tanggalin kahit anong debuff, even stuns, including slows. But now 2v2 in the mid lane for both mid laners.
Hindi nila pwede pabayaan si Limp. Talaga mahihirapan siya mag-farm dito.
Oo.
Siya ang kailangang makapag-farm dito early pa lang para makapagbigay siya ng space dito kay Loda. Na sa kanya.
Aggressive, matatrap siya doon. But like we said, mahirap magkapatayan silang dalawa. Or is that true? Aggressive falling very, very low. But he will have the potion there to heal up and go for round 2. Nandito yung Disruptor pulling for him. Pero bubugawin siya ngayon neto ni Jonas Somfam. Jonas Just asserting his dominance here, but now one half of the FYM
Dire's top
Fenrir
tower
combo
is under
ay
attack.
magbabanta rin sa bottom lane. They find each other. The slow will be dropped. Body block is here. Jonas on Pham. Does he want to fight this? Papunta rito ngayon. The stun is there. The kinetic field will be used. Nako, mukhang babagsak dito si Jonas on Pham. And all thanks to the right clicks. Killing spree for FY. Yun na nga sinasabi natin eh. Hindi ako sure if he wanted to fight that dahil in position doon for the easy rest back. Ito nga Disruptor. So 3-0 now. 1,500 gold lead. And it's not even 5 minutes.
Killing. Lahat ng tatlong kills napunta kay FY. Ganun katindi yun.
Good news naman dahil at least sa support na pupunta. Pero bad news pa rin yun dahil kahit na sa support na pupunta, ibig sabihin naman nun, hindi siya mamumulubit. Pwede pa siyang mag-gank ngayon.
Tinatanong balita doon sa mga caster. May napili na po ata. Ay, may mga napili na para sa seminar. Hintayin na lang natin kung kailan yung seminar.
Oo.
Mga galing yung mga nagpasa nun sa caster.
Narinig ko yung isa.
Oo.
Pero yung iba, hindi ako kasali sa pag-select eh. Although, pupunta po tayo sa seminar. For sure yan.
Yun ang maganda dun eh. May seminar naman, may chance naman para makipapakita nyo talaga ng personal.
Dito, once again, VG.J trying to trap the clockwork in the kinetic field. But it will not be successful.
Tribute to my house.
ROTK trying to climb back up here. He's still level 3. But now the FY Fenrir combo, they will spot out Limp na nandito ngayon. Freeze is going to, nako, makikita ba nila? They catch him right at the very edge. And they drop the stun, they drop the Thunder Strike, and they will send back away itong rest back. Makakakuha sila ng kill dito. Jonas on Pham, re-rest back, but it will be too little too late. As once again, the Shadow Fiend falls behind.
Kaya nga eh. Kumbaga, pinapunish talaga nila itong Shadow Fiend eh. Ayaw nilang bigyan ng space para maka-farm. Ayun na nga, nabibehind na nga yung Shadow Fiend.
2 lanes now are leading for VG.J as the supports have made sure that the Troll Warlord will win against the Shadow Fiend. Meanwhile, Aggressive is having the time of his life fighting itong Clockwork dito sa baba. ROTK lang ang talagang nagdudusa, nag-OFW dito sa offlane natin.
Pero level lang naman ang kailangan niya eh. Oops, pero si Jonas on Pham, makamatay kaya.
Again, Aggressive. The damage and the kinetic field is there. Jonas on Pham will try and deny, but it will not be enough. Aggressive will pick up the final strike sa kanya. He goes down 5-0 lead. And it's 5 straight kills unanswered here by Alliance. Anong kailangan nila gawin para makabalik dito? Alo?
Ako
as I say that, ayun lang.
Galing ko doon ah. Ayun ang kailangan nilang gawin. Patayin si ROTK.
Loda picks up the kill there, placing Alliance on the board. So good news yun dahil the right hero got the kill.
Ito ang tama nilang ginagawa. Hindi na nila pinag-lane si SF, pinag-farm na lang nila sa jungle, and pinagkuha nila ng experience nito si Hanskin. Kailangan din ng item ni Hanskin dito. At kung may mamatay siya na lang.
They will trap him here, and now Freeze will dodge out the stun, and he will go down.
Medyo kabado siya doon. Medyo naaga yung stun. Pero yun na nga, imbis na SF yung mamamatay doon, si
Hanskin.
Slardar na lang papatay natin.
Aggressive. Magpa-farm ng gold, papatayin niya doon, but he will be slowed down, and he will teleport away to safety, and Aggressive will get out of there. 6-1 now, VG.J. They will preserve the life of their carry life stealer.
Plus, nag-rotate na rin si Loda doon ha. Pwede na mag-farm ngayon dito si ROTK sa top. At makakuha ng enough level para magkaroon siya ng ultimate dito.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Ito namang Abaddon at ang good news naman kahit ito nahahanap nilang, kahit ito namumulubi on the side of VG.J, it's not a hero. Naku po, he has the haste rune and now Limp will go down once again. Hindi ko pa tinawag yun, akala ko tamang Chepi lang eh. FY, he will trade his life for him. It is a killing spree however. But that's another kill you've given to Freeze. Nako, Freeze mamamatay. Will he have it? He will try and run away dito. Nako,
Oy!
the Disruptor
Oy!
saving the life, but it's not enough. Freeze goes down. 7-3 now. And
Napabor pa.
papabor pa yun. Ang ganda nun. Eh yung kinukompleto ko lang sana kanina guys VG.J, lumamang yung kanilang mga lane at si ROTA kahit namumulubi, Abaddon naman to. Mamaya-maya, kailangan niya lang talaga ng level para magbigay. Of course, masakit yung Abaddon na may punong-puno ng farm.
Oh.
But still useful pa rin siya with just levels.
Anong game na po ito? Game 3 na po.
Pare. Game 3, we had a lot of technical issues kaninang Game 2. Pero thank you, we are here now in Game 3. Wala pa tayong na-encounter so far. Hopefully, magtuloy-tuloy na po. Ang panalo po nito, kakalabanin ng TNC right after this match. So if nanonood pa lang po kayo ngayon, at least Game 3 na lang to, isang laro na lang at laro na naman ng TNC. Ang magkakas po nun ay si Kuya Nick.
Yun na nga.
Soldier's fortune.
Mamaya, sana hindi talaga lag. Ngayon kasi medyo naglalag talaga eh. Perfect for server eh.
Fenrir taking up the mid lane. Kailangan niya makaabot ng level 6. Alam to, Ogre Magi already there. The multicast will pop. Aggressive. Going hard on Loda, but they're missing every other shot. And he gets away from them. Now they're on the retreat now. Papasok si Aggressive there sa creep ng Dire. Smart play by Aggressive. Recognizing na pwede siyang ma-hook shot doon. Paglalakad nila ngayon, itong creep na to mamamatay. Aggressive will be rooted up, but the rage is there. And it looks like he will, nako! The ultimate, Jonas Fam cancels it. And he will go down. 7-4. Alliance bumabawi. Freeze and company are here however. Pero mukhang makakatakas dito si Jonas. And fight over for now. ROTK with the borrowed time will try and escape away from Loda here in the top lane.
At ito, kinukuha naman ng Alliance yung bottom lane dito pero i-dep nila. Ako medyo delikado to. Apat yung hero sa bottom lane. Tingnan natin kung gugo ba nila ito pero mukhang mag-back ang Alliance dito. Instead, mukhang makukuha pa ng VG.J yung mid tower dito ng Alliance.
Ngayon, both teams mag-reset lang. Naku, makakauna si Freeze dito. They really need to get that dagger on the Slardar para makahabol sila. Right now, ang kanilang initiation lamang ay from the clockwork. So, cooldown dependent. But the moment makuha nila tong blink dagger ni Hansken, mukhang mas mahihirapan na ngayon si Freeze.
VG.J.
VG.J, however, malapit na rin silang bumuo ng kanila pinagbabawal na teknik ang sama-sama move. At kapag nagawa nila yon, ay kaya na nilang tumibag ng Tori dito and then keep everyone away. Aggressive. Here, just steadily farming dito but Freeze hahabulin ni Jonas. Jonas will use his ultimate, the hook shot there. Itatrap niya. Fenrir will counter-initiate and nako, matatrap dito. Jonas will fall.
Medyo malayo yung ano. Medyo out of position talaga yun eh. Masyado na siya malayo doon.
Overestimating the position in the map for Alliance there. As Jonas gives up the kill dito, he gets counter-initiated on. And now VG.J, they know that they can try to go and make a play dito sa top lane dahil kulang ng isa ang Alliance.
Pwede nila rin barsagin to kasi nakita nila si Limp na nandito sa may... Uy! Napunta sa top si ano?
But Fenrir masosolo ngayon ni Hansken. And they pull out pa. They pull the teleport dito. Nako, BGM. Not enough DPS. Wala silang
pangontra doon eh.
Nako, Loda. Magbabanta sa buhay nito but it's very, very tanky. This Ogre Magi, not a hero that you can easily kill without items, especially this early in the match. So Loda, tamang initiation lang. He has completed the Vladimir's offering.
And going siya sa Desolator dito. Talagang negative strat tong ano, Alliance. Si ROTK, meron na rin siya Midas dito. Makakahabol na to.
Pero I think that would mean I will expect Alliance here na makahanap ng sunod-sunod na kills. ROTK has just teleported away from the lane. And then, bumuo siya ng Midas. So, if you're Alliance, nako, ito na. The Slardar has the dagger. I expect them to just rack up the kill. So, 14 minutes for him. Not a bad timing. Pero that also means sila ngayon na merong offensive firepower. Dito sa baba, EGM and company, they will smoke up. They'll find aggressive. They'll hook shot into him. He'll trap them in the cogs. And now Limp is here. Aggressive, maglalakad, paalis. ROTK is here with the buffs. Walang Torre, so malayo ang kanilang lalakarin. If ever, ROTK mukhang magiging alay dito. And he goes down. Loda picks up a kill. The Alliance, they use Taco Hansken with a 2-player initiation. Fenrir is down. It's 8-8 now. Alliance back-to-back kills.
Basta makakuha nila yung item nila kaya nilang pumatay sama-sama.
Ayun na nga yung sinasabi natin, the moment they find that extra initiation, hindi na lang yung clockwork ang nagsisimula ng away.
Yun ang kulang sa VG.J.
Oo.
Wala silang initiation na pwede nilang in-pest bomb yung Nikes dito.
Wala silang combo. In theory, with the Nikes, sobrang lakas siguro ng kanilang lineup ngayon, even if they just get a dagger, pero wala rin silang natural dagger carrier. Aside from probably etong Troll Warlord.
Oo,
na nakikita nating bumubuo.
So tingin ko magdadagger na siya ng sarili niya kung gusto niya talaga niya makalapit. Pero paano ka lalapit dito sa may clockwork yung nasa likod at Slardar na pwede mag-initiate talaga?
1,550 gold na lang ang nagsiseparate from Loda and the Desolator this early in the game. And if you're just tuning in, you're watching VG.J versus Alliance. And we have just found our first pause of the game.
Sistema.
Broken ang mic. Admin, please come. And nahabol na nga ho ang score. Magandang gabi po sa lahat na nanonood ng Casters for tonight. Pao at Bosalo. 16 minutes. We thought this was going to be a runaway game for VG.J, but now it's 8-8. Alliance tying it up on the back of that timely purchase ng Blink Dagger nitong Slardar.
Kasama na doon, buwabalik na rin si Limp.
Oo.
Pinani siya nung Ogre sa lane kanina, pero ngayon, kita yung pangatlo na.
Third in net worth, oo.
Konti na lang nilamang sa kanya ni Priest.
Si Aggressive ngayon nag-fall behind.
$100K lang kasi. Low budget is rather.
Oo.
Dami pera. Sabot tayo na. Sistema na naman. Unang post ng laro.
Eto na, first post of the game. Oo nga.
Makailan pa kaya?
Ayun lang.
Nakawala daw ng momentum pag nagpo-post.
Oo nga eh.
Pwede,
Ganun po talaga. Actually, kung i-segue natin sa usapang caster, isa rin talaga yung sa dapat pag-maanuhan ng caster. Siyempre, mawawalan ka talaga ng momentum. Siyempre, alam mo yung hype na hype ka na, tapos biglang, pause pala. And then, siyempre, kailangan mo maghanap ng kailangan pag-usapan para ma-fill yung dead air. So, mga 5 pause pa yan. Ayan.
Mga 4 lang, ganun.
Oo.
Wala nasi-sistema tayo
Oo. Tignan daw natin, baka magkaroon daw ng Divine Rapier ng di oras, yung troll. Di naman. Star Ladder naman po to. Hindi naman po yung team mismo. Actually, Star Ladder is not a Chinese na organization. Russian
pa nga hindi yan
Russian pa nga ho yan So,
MDL lang di ba Chinese?
MDL yung Chinese. MDL, Mars Dota League, pa ba? WCA, DAC. Ayun po ang mga Chinese
DPL.
na mga LAN. DPL. Ito pong Star Ladder, alam ko po, Russian po to.
Medyo na siguro talaga. Nagkakaroon lang ng problema dun sa mga mic nila.
Naalala nyo, yung Clockwork ni Bulba. Siyempre, alala ko yun. Alam mo bakit? Yun lang yung nagugustuhan ko hero ni Bulba minsan.
Yan lang talaga medyo patok na hero nun
Oo, isa lang yun sa mga nagugustuhan kong hero niya. Pero sa larong nating ito, I have to say, the Clockwork is high impact. Piercing BKB, ang kanyang stun, piercing magic immunity.
Saka may masosolo talaga siyang isa.
Oo. Actually, maya-maya nga, ang mahihirapan na talaga rito yung mga etong troll. Kasi pwede siyang simulan ng laban tapos ma-lock siya ng battery assault.
Yun na nga.
Para mabigyan siya ng oras para ma-burst down siya. So, tingnan natin. Anong game to? This is game 3. VG.J versus Alliance. We are at Star Ladder. Well, there at Star Ladder. We are in Philippines.
Oo nga.
Oo. Pero Star Ladder po ito na tournament Season 2. Paano pa pag Chinese daw kasi
Made in China.
Made in China. Paano pa daw kaya kung Manila Masters? Guys, nasabi ko sa inyo, Manila Masters,
Maganda yun.
magiging maganda yon. Guys, hindi lang tayo support PH streams, hindi lang tayo support PH teams. Support PH events din tayo.
Kailangan supportahan nyo lahat ng events ng esports sa Pilipinas.
Hindi tayo magkakaroon ng esports events kung ganun.
Nagkaroon na ng Manila
Major, ESL1 Manila. Although, I have to say, yung dalawang event na yun, marami rin ako na-meet na fans. Maganda.
TI na lang. TI Manila. Yes!
Oo.
Pupunta tayo lahat.
And by the way, Manila Masters, guys, yun, 100% Pilipino. Dahil Manila Master will be mounted by Mineski Events team.
Yun, yeah.
So, antabayanan nyo yun. But now, we're back to the ball game. 8-8, 16 minutes in. And Alliance are holding a small gold lead after nga kanilang mga engagement doon. But nako, FY mahahanap nila. The root and the slow will be deployed, but they will not go for the kill there. And now Alliance once again trying to go for the initiative dito. Kitang-kita ng VG.J kung nasaan ang clockwork. But will they know na merong nagbabantang isang buong team dito sa kanilang giliran? Limp leading the charge. Hansken will sprint forward and he will jump in. He will try and Jonas will isolate two people. Nasa likod naman. Fenrir will fall. Loda assassinating the backline and he will escape dito. Mamamatay si ROTK. Will be soon to follow. Ang ganda ng pasok ni Loda doon, paring
talaga sinuon niya kagad dito si Disruptor para sa kanya ibigay yung SS. At nakaligtas pa siya doon. At yung first 10 kills, nakuha na ng Alliance.
And Alliance now, they're going to take the tier 1 tower in the mid lane. VG Gaming, they're reeling from that sudden attack. Makita mo naman, talagang tinalon nila bigla sa gilid. Itong mga support ng VG Gaming J. So lumalabas dito the fact that merong item set itong si Loda ng Phantom Assassin. Marunong pa rin talaga siyang maglaro. Hindi ito yung late game carry na style no? Ito talaga yung assassin na mid game na style ng Phantom Assassin. VG Gaming, they're going to try and see if they can contest this Roshan. Medyo mabagal ang pagkuha ng Roshan ng Alliance dito, but eventually it will fall. They have the Desolator. Meron silang amplified damage and it will go down. Alliance will get the Aegis of the Immortal. And now they've rooted aggressive in the middle. He is split apart from his team, but he will use the rage to try and escape. Limp, pahabulin siya. Jonas is here. He's going to try and force staff in, but Hansken catching out Fenrir. Fenrir is down. Ang hirap ng buhay ng support. Sobrang daming item ng Alliance para talunin ng likuran. Neto ang VG Gaming J. Anong kaya nilang gawin dito, paring alo? They're down in gold.
Ang hirap din kasi talaga eh. Hindi mo alam bakit naging Abaddon, bakit naging Lifestealer. Pwede sana yan kung talagang sila. Magnus na offlane.
Natural dagger carrier ang kailangan nila
saka, saka burst din ng farming nung both Nikes and Troll. Pero ngayon, ang hirap. Binibigay nila yung farm ngayon dito kay Freeze para makompleto yung manta niya. Ayun na nga, nakompleto na nga yan. Naubusan naman ng farm to si Aggressive. At wala rin silang pang initiate. Yun pa isa.
The Desolator is completed here for Loda. He will... kung kanina, kung ang bilis mawala ng buhay ng support kanina.
Ngayon.
Ngayon.
Washing
punit
talaga.
Punit na punit. At eto na, ang kanyang Desolator. Level 13 for him. Titignan natin na panandalian na lang ang lahat ng item ng buong mapa. ROTK, Midas pa rin. Freeze has completed ang kanyang Manta style. Aggressive has an armlet. Meanwhile, sa side naman, naku, ang dami Ang daming item ng Alliance. They have 2 force staves. Malapit na matapos ang Hurricane Pike. And Loda has the Desolator.
Kitang-kita nyo naman, parang yung Alliance pa may kalaban na Clockwork. Dalawa yung force stop nila doon. Pang-Kaitlyn talaga sa Lifestealer and Troll.
VG, they're going to try and look for a fight of their own. They see Jonas here. And will they try and go for him? Naku, magsisimula. He will trap them here, but he will force staff away to safety. Aggressive is in the fight. And nagamit na niya ang kanyang rage. They will take down Jonas here sa likod. As they glimpse him back into place. Alliance trying to fight, and EGM is just letting it go. The silence will be dropped by the Disruptor. But do they have anything left? EGM and company are split apart here, and ROTK will fall. Aggressive is trying to run away for his life, but he will fall as well. Aloda now has a double kill as Hansken is trying to look for any survivors. Alliance win that fight handily despite it being in the shrine.
Oo, ang grabe nung SS doon ni Crystal Maiden. Talagang marami siyang damage doon. And kulang din talaga sa firepower tong VG.J early this game. Kita naman natin si Loda, ang gamit Deso sabay Vladimir dito, talagang minamama niya lahat ng core ng kabilang team.
So ngayon naman, Alliance, they're going to try and go for this push. ROTK is here to try and defend it. They will drop Loda, will move forward. But babalik din siya just as quickly. The siege will continue dito sa taas. Nako, Loda once again. Simulan niya ang laban. Nandito si Jonas. He will zone out the entire Radiant team by himself. And babagsak dito si ROTK. First one down. Limp will take out the tower. VG Gaming, they have to reset to the high ground or they will lose everything here. As Alliance walks straight up and take the tier 2 tower lane dito sa top. Aalis mo na ang Alliance. They have to be happy with that victory. What's next for them, Alo?
Ihintay nila yung Roshan. Pero matagal-tagal pa yun. Kaya magka-farm na lang sila dito.
Shoutout sa ating mga manunood dyan po sa Japan na kumakain habang nanonood. Hello?
Pa kayo? Kumakain na?
Magpadala kayo ng isda dito. Nagugutom na rin kami. Wala pa po kami kinakain. Nag-lunch ka ba?
Ha?
Oo,
nakapag-lunch ako. Pero gutom na ako.
Oo. Ayun.
Oras na,
Quality professional casting lang po ang amin dito. Nag-uusap po kami ng kakainin namin mamaya. Pero syempre, ang wombo-combo rin ho kasi, talagang tropa lang po tayo mahilig manood ng Dota. Kaya,
sushi daw, sushi.
Sushi. Nako po, masarap.
Sarap.
Nako. Ulam lumpia from Japan.
Lumpia? Lumpiang babad.
Eto ngayon, Alliance. They're going to push hard here in the bottom lane. They've already taken top. They cannot, the creep equilibrium will benefit them dito sa baba. And medyo malayo ngayon ang posisyon nitong VG Gaming. Mare-reclaim ngayon.
Dalawang Chinese team yung matatalo ngayong araw.
Oo.
Sila yung maglalaglagan bukas.
By the way guys sa bracket natin for Star Ladder, top 2 in your group, you advance the playoffs. Bottom 2 will be out of the tournament, and now Alliance will finally take this tier 2 sa baba. And that's just so much damage so early. Alliance have transitioned their early game lead into a truly frightening late mid-game for them. Yun yung sinasabi natin sa draft Mas nagugustuhan ko yung dala. Sobrang lakas ng kanilang atake dito, and kulang talaga yung pwedeng sakyan netong Lifestealer para makabalik sila sa laro. Alliance, 4 heroes now. They will go for a smoke. Jonas on Pam is here, but Loda, just so much damage para sa kanya. They scout out kung nasa si ROTK, and he will reach him all the way downtown. And now the borrowed time will be he is trapped, and he will go down dito. Double kill now for Loda. And Alliance are in unstoppable freight train of disaster as they will roll over VG Gaming here.
Para nagpa-5 game lang tong VG.J dito
Medyo uncoordinated ngayon. They don't have the Lifestealer combo.
Kaya nga parang medyo sa drop din talaga makikita mo na no?
Kung meron naman silang win condition pabalik dito, anong kailangan nilang gawin? rely dun sa Troll Warlord, wag mo nang ipag-away.
Oo, katulad ng ginawa ni Ana. Talagang farm lang din. Hanggang sa mag-choke na lang yung kalaban siguro. Hintayin na lang magkaroon ng konting pagkakamali itong Alliance. Maybe, kaya nila mag-steal ng Roshan kung gusto nila. Try nila. Kung magawa nila, edi dagdag na.
One step na yun.
Oh, one step.
But as it stands now, we are 25 minutes into the match, mga kalupon. 9-16 now. Alliance have a dominating lead. A 9K gold advantage. And now the Clockwork has completed ang kanyang Solar Crest.
Pero
Maraming
MVP din sa laro na to si Hanskin. Ang bilis ng dagger niya. Simula nung nagkaroon siya ng dagger, talagang tuloy-tuloy na yung
For
mga
this
patay nila.
particular match,
Oo.
I will have to agree. Hanskin, the moment nagkaroon siya ng dagger, alam mo yung kunwari yung volume nung sounds mo kanina 5, ngayon 11 na.
Kaya nga.
Sobrang
Mas mataas pa siya sa farm ni ROTK dito na may Midas.
Oo. VG Gaming, they have to farm up. They have to catch back up in terms of key items and stats if they even want to survive Alliance's mid-game dito. Late game-wise, they do still have the troll. Pero once again, the question is, will the rest of the team around VG Gaming survive? Etong Slardar, etong PA.
Tingnan natin yon. Oh, sarap naman. Pa-shoutout, nanonood ako sa rooftop para presko while eating sinigang na pata.
Nako,
May sinigang bang pata? May
sinigang na pata.
Kakaiba yun ah.
Kakaiba yun, pero parang gusto ko tikman.
Oo nga, mukhang masarap yun ah.
Mukhang masarap yun ah. Pero titingnan natin ngayon what the Alliance have in mind, and it looks like the next thing on the menu para sa kanila, hindi sinigang na pata, but kundi ang itong tier 2 tower sa gitna. The rest of them are here. Loda and Limp on that Shadow Fiend. Just so much damage para sa kanila. But the rest of VG Gaming J, kailangan nila mag-split apart. Kailangan nila makahanap ng farm at the same time defend this tower. The more na mabuisit nila itong push na to, the longer sila pwede mag-farm safely dito sa kabilang side ng map. But Limp, Torre versus Turret dito sa gitna. And nako, finally babagsak. And they have now successfully removed all of the outer towers here for VG Gaming J. And now, they're going to go for the Roshan. Tamang-tama yung call mo doon, Alo. Good call. Hinintay nga talaga nila ang Roshan. And look at how fast that's going.
Bilis!
Kanina may Roshan doon. Hindi ko lang alam saan napunta. But now, 27 minutes into the match, they have the cheese and the Aegis advantage. And it looks like Alliance are a team ready to push into the high ground.
Napakalakas ng Alliance pag nakikita natin ngayon gatong game performance yung ginagawa nila. Kakayanin sila ng TLC.
Nako, mahuhuli. Was it worth it? Aggressive. Finds himself caught out pero he will survive. That kabuntikan na yun. Para sa ward. Ayan, mahuli siya doon ni Jonas. But now, Limp, once again, will start the siege by himself.
Itanong natin kanina, paano sila lalapit?
Oo. Paano lalapit
Lakad
ngayon?
gaming talaga.
Ngayon, aggressive. Look, marchang papuntang Bataan ang kailangan gawin ni Aggressive para makakuha. And now look at that. The tier 2 tower is less than 50% HP.
Walang ginagawa, normal lang.
Hindi sila makalapit. They don't have any blink daggers. Aggressive can basically be singled out by the ultimate from the Clockwork.
Ang hirap nito.
Ayan o, maglalakad siya baba, and he will get forced up and trapped by the cogs. You can't do that. Nako. And now Jonas is the one in the middle of the base, but they've successfully boxed out this Radiant team. And now Limp and company, they're living rent-free here in the top lane. They will take the first racks. Will they go for a second one? They've disarmed this BKB'd up like Shadow Fiend, but Aggressive is falling very, very low. Dangerously low, in fact. Loda, magtatabas lang muna ng Torre dito. Zoning ultimate from EGM. They take one lane, paring Alo. 30 minutes And they have exposed the top lane. Mamamatay si EGM dito, but that's A-okay if you're Alliance.
Yun na nga. Kita-kita naman. Walang magawa dito yung VG.J. Talagang pinatayuan na sila, binabasagan na sila. Hindi sila makalapit eh. Walang hero na may dagger dito na pwede mag-stun or something na talagang initiator.
Kahit humabol man lang ng someone out of position, hindi nila mapunish dahil sila mismo wala silang reliable na initiation. Alliance, using their advantage here correctly, right after they push up itong top racks, they take out the shrine that oversees the Roshan for the Radiant. By the way guys, may first 10 kills na tayo. It belongs the way of Alliance. Fenrir will try and disrupt her away. Etong si Loda. And now, VG.J. 3K ang lamang between the Troll and Loda's Phantom Assassin. At malapit na mag 4K ang lamang ni Limp sa kanyang Shadow Fiend. This is Alliance's game to lose. They have everything that they need to close this out right now. They still have the Aegis. They still have the cheese. So let's see if they're going to take another lane of racks para sa nila. Nandito sila ngayon sa bot lane. And now, mukhang out of position. Nasa taas ang Abaddon. They have the TPs. But the Troll Warlord will still have to walk back dito. They're going to try and siege this up. Aggressive is the one in the front lines, but once again, what can he do to move all the way back? The Troll Warlord finally, naku, kakapasok pa lang niya ng base. Nangangalahati na ang buhay na Tori dito. And Limp still right-clicking to victory. Wala na siya pakialam halos. And yun na nga, makikita nyo, i-disarm nga nila si Limp dito. But he will also just hurricane Pike away. Naku, hirap na hirap.
Sa ulo niya pa ganyan.
Nagmimistulang kalbaryo ang pagdepensa ngayon ng VG.J. Susuko na ba nila ang bataan? They're trying to keep the disarm up onto the Shadow Fiend. They know the Shadow Fiend is the only one sieging their tower. While the rest of Alliance trying to catch out etong Life Stealer with these 4 staffs.
Sinoda, papasok kaya? Hindi.
Mahirap. Sobrang laki ng armor ng kanyang mga napipiling target. They finally managed to muscle them further away from the base. So at the very least, matitigil nila ang pag-siege dito ni Limp, but they will also lose their shrine here sa baba naman, overlooking their ancient stacks sa Radiant Jungle.
Ayan na, may skadi na rin dito si Limp. Talaga nagpapakunat na sila dito. Dala silang tapusin. Pero si ROTK gusto pa niya ng Radiance dito.
Oo, yun pa. Akala ko nga magsa-Solar Crest na lang siya eh.
May pangarap pa siyang Radiance dito. Tingnan natin kung matutupad yung mga pangarap niya.
Shrine is down. That's an extra infusion of gold for Alliance. And now the Troll once again so far away. Does he have the TP this time? It looks like, nako, mukhang wala. But they will try and defend. Ganun din eh, no? Mahihirapan din sila. Nako, ROTK kumain ng isang malutong na crit. They're going to keep Limp disarmed here. So at the very least, he's only right-clicking down a few hundred damage at a time. But bumaba. Aggressive is in the middle. He will not get caught up by the cogs. But he will be caught by the hook shot. Do they have the follow-up? FY is down. The buybacks will be expended. And they finally take out this tower in the bot lane. Akit na ngayon ng Alliance. We've seen this do them in the top lane. Aggressive, trying to find a kill, but he will instead hide inside the creep wave. Loda zoning away the rest of them, but Aggressive is down. No buybacks. EGM zoning away everyone with his ultimate. And this is Alliance's bottom lane now. Will VG.J have anything else left to try and push them away? Freeze nandito. Finally here to try and support this team. Bukas pa matatapos. Sobrang tagal. 100 years war ang kanilang bakbakan dito. And now they catch him. Freeze is down. Instant buyback for him. Wala pa rin si Aggressive Alo.
Grabe, wala eh. 21 seconds, wala si Aggressive dito. Mukhang mapatay na si Jonas o Pump. Ito, pababak na ito ngayon ng Alliance. Pero, wala. Nakuha na nila yung rocks, pero pabalik.
Ako, the fake back. They turn around. And now, will FY go down? Katiking na lang ang kanyang buhay. Hahanapin siya ni Loader. Loader's godlike. One more crit for him. Will they go for ROTK? And ROTK is down as well.
GG.
It's GG as Alliance runs straight past through VG.J in Game 3. And they will beat the Chinese. So far, the Chinese have gone 0-2 in day 1 of Star Ladder I-League Season 2. Magandang gabi po sa lahat na nanonood. You are watching Wombo Combo's coverage. And Alliance, Game 2. Sobrang tagal nung Game 2, but eventually, they force a Game 3. But mukhang nabuhayan sila ng loob.
Yung confidence boost ng Game 2 talaga. Nakita natin sa Game 3 dito. Sa kami, outdrop talaga. Sabihin ko outdrop talaga. Pangit, sobrang pangit.
And you have to wonder, how much of the outdrop